we go, semi-final number 2, and it is a cracker. We have in the red. We'll wait till it comes up on screen and I will introduce it. And it is surfer in black up and riding right now. And it's Aritz Aranburu, sorry, from the Basque Country. Nice turn there from Aritz. Great stuff there. 2 turns there, Hitcho.
Yeah, that last turn was really good. Really laid it over and nice big cutback, and we'll just have to wait and see what the scores do.
As we see a Mackin set coming through Avalanche right now. And this was a big old set coming through the lineup. Surfers out the back there. We have semi-final 2 in the water right now, ladies and gentlemen, back home. 30-minute semi-final. We will be having a 35-minute final. So we already have 2 Hawaiians into the final. So that's great stuff already. Roy Powers from Kauai and Sean Moody up and riding. Who we got, Hitch?
I believe that is yellow. Looks like Joel Parko is just swooping down to the bottom here. Very bumpy wave. Still so smooth. Gets clipped a bit by the lip. Still hangs on, and then, oh, it looked like he was going to pull into the barrel there, but decided that it might be a better move to pull out. I think those 2 surfers coming in from the last heat.
Yeah, that is the surfer in red. Sean Moody, the Loke dog, coming through, and I think Dingo as well. Both surfers there trying to just get the hell out of the lineup there. They're in the whitewash. And it kind of tapers out to the right side there, doesn't it, Hitcho? It looks like it looks pretty mellow there, but crunch time is over here on the toilet bowl. And this is where it gets a bit ugly. But look at that wave, look at that unridden wave coming through the lineup. As we see results coming through on your screen right now from the last heat. First place, we had Roy Powers from Kauai advancing. Second place, Sean Moody, the wildcard, the giant killer. The local kid here from Haleiwa Beach, Sean Moody there, moving on through. He's going to be absolutely ecstatic. And third place, Jay Bottle Thompson. Great showing there from Botsy. He will be in the CT next year. He is coming in third place there, equal 5th. And Dean Morrison rounding that out in 4th place in that semi-final as well. So Aritz now is currently number 9 on the WQS. As we see out the back, who we got, Hitcho?
Yep, we got a rider up. It looks like there's a Bede Durbidge, I think, in white.
It certainly is, Hitcho. It's Bede Durbidge.
He's taking a bit of time to get around that foam and just kicks out. We got another paddle out the back. Looks like
it's Timmy Rays.
Timmy Rays in red. Nice cutback just to set it up. Looks like it's going to stand up a bit on the inside here for him. Nice carve there. Standing up again, bottom turn, and just decides to kick out.
Timmy there probably electing, didn't want to put his knee through the torture at such early in the semi there. It's easy for us to sit back here and say, to be critics. Nevertheless, Aritz, number 9 in the QS, Jay Thompson there. We saw Jay Botsy there bowing out in the semi-finals. However, he is going to walk away with 1,950 points. I believe he was dropping at 1,300, so he's going to add another 600 points to his campaign. So we're down here with a beach interview, Hitcho.
All right, I'm here with Roy Powers, the winner of semi-final number 1. Roy, first of all, congratulations, man. Stoked you're in the final. You know, this is the 4th heat you've surfed today. The finals will be your 5th. How you feeling right now?
I feel good, actually. I'm not as tired as I thought, but I was thinking that out in the water, and then I got caught inside, and it kind of drained me a little bit. But I'm stoked. Nothing better than being in a Haleiwa final. You know, being from Hawaii, this means everything to all the Hawaiians, and to represent Hawaii feels pretty good.
Absolutely. You and Sean Moody are the last 2 Hawaiians. What does it mean to you as far as the Triple Crown?
Oh, it's everything. I mean, to a Hawaiian, that's, legend status, to be even in contention, if not win it, And making one of my best friends with Sean is an incredible feeling, We've both gone up surfing our whole lives, and, look at us now. We're here at Haleiwa, the main stage, you know what I mean? It's a great feeling. I mean, I can't even express it, I'll definitely have a few too many beers tonight.
All right, Roy, congratulations. Go rest up, man. We'll see you in the final. Back up to you guys.
Thanks there, Snorks, and great shot there, Roy Powers, Hitcho, and we believe now he's qualified?
I'm not sure if he's qualified, but he's definitely moving up. He was in 33rd, and he's definitely moving up the rankings now. He's in the final, and I mean, there's one more event left, so you don't know, but it's good to see that he's up and getting amongst it.
Yeah, Roy Powers is no slouch to the competition. As we see out the back on a monster, it is the surfer in white. It's Bede Durbidge. Nice hook there, Hitcho. Take it away, mate.
Yeah, that was a beautiful carve. Bede's such a solid surfer, and as you see him setting up another turn, big belt off the top. And then here he comes into the inside section. Nice carve. Looks like he'll stand up again. Maybe get one more turn off, but unfortunately just shuts down. He kicks out, but a couple of beautiful turns there, Nut.
Yeah, Bede Durbidge there, mate. The North Stratty boy. He's a freaking fantastic competitor. So we got official results in there for semi-final heat number one. Semi-final heat number one. We have Roy Powers taking the win there with 14.90 points over the local lad, the wildcard, the giant killer, Sean Moody. He's coming in second place. He's going to move on into the final as well on 12.17. And unfortunately, their campaign's coming to an end. That's Jay Thompson and Dean Morrison. And Aritz. Hitcho, look at Aritz out the back there.
Yeah, Aritz Aranburu, just nice turn at the start, and then just unfortunately gets bumped off by as we got
Timmy Ray's.
Red, Timmy Ray's. Nice carve off the top. This wave looks like he's got a bit of a shoulder, should have something to work with here. Another carve back into the power, and then looks like he's going to shut down. Maybe one more snap off the foam, and then that'll wrap it up.
So great ride there from Timmy Ray's. Also, we're joined here by Bo Hodge as well. Bo, join us, mate.
Yeah, I just went to Al Hunt. Luke sent me down on a mission, so I went to find out. Roy Powers, the top-rated Hawaii surfer, coming into the Reef Hawaiian Pro, number 33. Moving into the semifinals, he moved up to number 13 on the WQS. Moving in the final, if he places fourth, he'll stay around 13, maybe 12. If he wins the Reef Hawaiian Pro, Al Hunt says he can go up to number 8.
Wow.
What a jump, 33 to 8.
And that's your local boy, the Hawaiian boy, moving up the ratings at a quick pace. So if you want to come down and cheer for your boy, you better get down here because he's going to be in the final and he can secure a spot on the WCT. That's what all these guys are doing here.
That's
and, you know, you just got to be cheering him on.
That's right, Hitcho. Awesome stuff there. Roy Powers, he must have been carrying a very, very small result to be way back in 33rd. You know, in the final now, he's going to have no less than 2,138 points added to his campaign. So sitting in 33rd or wherever he was on the WQS, he must have had a small score carrying there. And, mate, I would be all smiles down there if I was Roy Powers, all the Kauai boys.
Yeah, as you said, he's ready for a couple of drinks tonight in that interview, but he'll be focused for the final and hopefully can finish the job off. And, yeah, good luck, Roy.
Yeah, Roy Powers there, fantastic surfer, and has another monster set coming through the lineup here, Hitcho, cleaning up the boys. And as I said, we are at 22 minutes remaining. Surfer in black, that is Aritz. So we're dropping some scores now. Bede Durbidge gets an 8.67. Joel Parkinson with a 6.5. They're your two surfers out in front.
We have Bede Durbidge. Oh no, it's Parko with a massive carve off the top. This wave's got a nice shoulder and another little carve. Looks like it's going to set up nice on the inside. Another turn off the top as it doubles up and just he gets eaten by foam.
Parko, and as you mentioned before, surfs absolutely effortless. And Parko, they're starting with a 6.5, and he is also going to add to that score a 6.5 as well. And Bede Durbidge with an 8.67. They are your leaders, the two Aussies, the two Queenslanders, the two Maroons, as we call them back home, mate. The two Maroons are out in front. Bede Durbidge from North Stradbroke Island, he's our heat leader. Joel Parkinson in second, waiting for a score to be dropped. Parko, he only needs a 3.35, so scores are looking good there. That big overface hack there for Parko. Hitcho comes in at a 7.17.
Yep, great score there for Parko, and it's good to see the Aussies putting it together in this heat. Hopefully a couple can make it into the final. And yeah, Parko, just such a good surfer, Nut.
Yeah, mate, he's all time, dude. All time. I love watching him surf. As we see, surfer up and riding, that's Bede Durbidge. Bede, nice big hack off the top there. Bede, another great forehand surfer here. He's got a fantastic repertoire of frontside snaps there. Bede Durbidge coming around this section here. He's got two big snaps in. I don't think this wave will allow him for a third, but still.
Yeah, he's definitely racking up some points with those first two turns. They were big.
Big stuff there, and plenty of support there for Bede Durbidge online. Go Bede. Yeah, Roy. And all you guys out there that are watching the final. And some love here from Kauai. Go Reef Rider Moody and local boy Roy Powers. So plenty of support. We've got 2 Hawaiians going to be in the final. And the way we're looking, it's going to be 2 Australians. However, still 20 minutes remaining. Plenty of time for Aritz to get a wave. Plenty of time for Timmy Race.
We've got Aritz in black there, coming around the foam, and big layback snap. Oh, but he gets caught in the foam and goes down, unfortunately. Unfortunate too, because that wave just ran off really nice.
Yeah, that wave would have allowed Aritz to get a couple of snaps in there. It's unfortunate he didn't get to finish that little drop wall that he did out the back. And looks like there's plenty of people enjoying enjoying stuff on the beach here today. Me and Hitcho, I'm having a good old time, mate, I'll tell you that. So Aritz, he is in the 3rd position. Aritz only needing, well, I should say needing a really good score of a 9.84. Timmy Ray's, he's in combination. Timmy needs a 13.65. Bede Durbidge's 2nd score coming in at a 5.5, and Bede Durbidge is back in front with an 8.67 and a 5.5. Joel Parkinson, Porky, you're in 2nd, mate, with a 7.17 and a 6.5.
Well, Rich just getting a quick one there, a couple of turns off, but it's only a smaller wave, and I don't think it will offer a 9.8. But he's going to move around and try and get back out and give it another go.
And it is the surfer in red. Timmy Ray's on a monster. I think he pulled that. He pulled it. He came out. Timmy Ray's there, surfer in red. Hitcho.
That wave was massive. I think you just found the answer to that other question. I think that was one of the biggest waves ridden today. The foam just exploded around him. You couldn't even see him for a couple of seconds, and he popped out. So not a great score, but good to watch.
That was like Waimea Falls coming down on his back all at once. Another big set coming through out here. This is a great heat, actually. It's a shame that guys aren't in position, because we've seen some great waves coming through. They're not closing out as much in this heat as we have seen in the last heat. And let's go Timmy from Mum. So Mum, Timmy is in the white water at the moment. He is looking at getting back out in the lineup and trying to consolidate some better scores. He still has plenty of time. He's 17 minutes and 30 seconds, so plenty of time left there for Timmy Rays to get back out there and start to better the scores in his campaign at the moment. Bede Durbidge out in front, as we mentioned. Joel Parkinson in 2nd. Aritz in 3rd. And Timmy in 4th at the moment. So red in 4th, black in 3rd, yellow in 2nd, and out in front is the surfer in white. So Hitcho, let's have a little talk while we have a little bit of a break in the action. We're fortunate enough to have Mick Fanning up here. Let's talk about his season. I mean, you've competed with Mick for a long time on the CT, and you know, it all came together this year.
Yeah, well, he's always been a really talented surfer, and, you know, won an event on his first year on tour, and you know he's always going to be a chance of winning a world title, and you knew once he'd finally got, you know, a bit of rhythm going, he was going to threaten Kelly and Andy, and, I mean, he was just so focused this year. I think he's had 1/17th, but after that, the lowest one was like a 3rd, I think. So he was making semis at every event, and, I mean, that was just a dream year for him, and I couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah, that's great stuff. As we see online here, we're looking at the competitors area. That's John Wilson, the CEO at Reef, there in the blue jersey. I don't think his heat's paddled out yet. I think John's going out after the final. And we've got shots there of Paddy Bevan, Mickey Fanning there, Troy Brooks, Kieran Perro. And they're in right next to John Wilson. There is Mick Fanning's fiancée, Carissa Dalton there. So Mick Fanning to be married in March of next year. So for all the ladies out there, sorry, Mick Fanning is about to get married. He's engaged. But yeah, great season for Mick Fanning. I mean, I think of all the seasons there, he's brought his A game. You said the only bad result he had was a 17th, and that was at Trestles, losing to, I think, Dane Reynolds. And for the rest of the year there, you know, first, second or third. And that was all Mick Fanning was there for. He brought his A game, and he was in the final of nearly every event, and still one to go too.
Yeah, well, that's that'd have to be one of the most consistent years that anyone's put together, and you know, so determined and so focused.
So we got Bo Hodge back up in the commentary webcast here with us, Bo. Mate, we're one heat away from the cracker.
Yeah, you know, you are watching history. Randy Rarick has confirmed this is the biggest Haleiwa since 1991. And that's when Tom Curran defeated Tommy Carroll, Martin Potter, and Johnny Boy Gomes in a final out here in Big Haleiwa. A little bit cleaner that day, a little bit more wind today, but still, the epic drama you can't beat.
Yeah, that's great. That's great stuff there, Bo. And, you know, the Reef Hawaiian Pro breaking history here. That's fantastic stuff. We saw Dean Morrison get the perfect 10-point ride today. Sean Moody, the local wildcard, killing it into the final. I mean, is there anything left? I mean, who else have we got? Joel Parkinson as well, getting fantastic barrels. 2 Hawaiians in the final. Roy Powers looks like he's going to re-qualify for the WCT. I mean, well, it goes on.
Take you back 1 year ago. Parco made the semifinals, placed 5th. Goes to Sunset, wins Sunset. So going into Pipe, both AI and Parco had a win. One had a final, one had a semi going into Pipeline. Parco wants a Triple Crown title. I think he is driven, now that he knows AI went out in the quarters, I think he's a little bit driven. He's currently in second. He's motivated to win a Triple Crown title.
Oh, he's so good both out at Sunset and Pipeline, and I mean, having a good start in this event, making the final. Well, it looks like he's going to make the final. You know, I'm sure he'll be gunning for it.
Yeah, and look, you know, you don't want to say it, but Joel Parkinson did see the advantage there. Andy Irons was bowing out there in the quarterfinals. You know, you can't take anything away from Andy Irons out at Sunset and at Pipeline. I think one of the best surfers, if not the best out there. As we see Black up and riding Aritz from Spain coming around this section. He did one nice turn off the top. He's getting a little top turn in there and just electing to kick out of that one. So we are at 13 minutes remaining for people at home. 13 minutes. We are at just under halfway mark of this heat. Bede Durbidge still out in front with a great score of an 8.67 and a 5.5. Joel Parkinson is in second. The 2 Queenslanders, Parko, he has a 7.17 and a 6.5. And Aritz in the black and Timmy in the red are chasing decent scores. Aritz chasing nearly a perfect score of a 9.84. And Timmy Razor, he is in combination.
Well, here's the situation Randy Rarick has pegged out for the remainder of the day. The Water Patrol will be towing in the advancing surfers immediately to the beach. We will introduce the 4 surfers, no questions, no lag time, and then the Water Patrol is going to tow out all 4 surfers for the finals. So both you guys have been in this situation in competition where quick turnarounds. If Durbidge and Parco advance on into the final, how much play is that going to affect them being in a back-to-back heat, or could it be an advantage?
I'm sure it could affect them. I mean, all the surfers are going to be running on empty. Even the guys in the first semi-final, I think this will be their 4th heat when they're surfing in the final. So they're all going to be tired, but you know, they've been out there recently, so they might have the rhythm. You just don't know which way it's going to go. But I don't know. Hopefully it'll be a good final.
As we see surfer in red up and riding. That's Timmy Ray's on a cracker of a set there. Timmy, nice big slash off the top there, coming around this section. The wave kind of fattening out. He's coming through the inside, cutting back on a wild and woolly wave there. Also out the back, it's Bede Durbidge from North Stradbroke Island. Bede on a beautiful wave there. Nice big carving on the open face there. This is what we come to see, Hicho. Coming around this section here now. Another big snap there from Bede Durbidge, and that's epic stuff.
Yeah, great couple of turns there, Bede. He's surfing really well.
I tell you, that's really the maneuver today. Those guys able to perform those hook snaps, whether backside or front side, right as the lip is curling over them.
Yeah, that's, you know, Bede Durbidge. I think he's being always pushed there by Joel Parkinson. It's pretty easy to be from the northern end of Australia there, and, you know, you're kind of always going to have your name behind Joel Parkinson, Mick Fanning and Dean Morrison. And Bede Durbidge is more than stepping up to the plate this year. He's just like putting his hand up there, and as I said to the people watching, you know, be prepared, because you're going to see a lot more of Bede Durbidge to come. And there's a question there, duck dives. Do the surfers duck dive? Well,
I think you try to duck dive. Whether Mother Nature allows you to actually get 100% underneath the foam, but the volume of that water that moves around in the competition area today is mind-boggling.
Yeah, you've seen it. I think we've seen, I don't know, 20 or 30 of the competitors have been washed to the beach. So they're trying to duck dive, but not always with a lot of success because the wave's got so much power. And even if you do get under it, there's so much water moving, you'll be dragged backwards. And yeah, we've seen a lot of guys getting hammered. So we see Black take off out the back.
Yeah, surfer in black up on a cracker, and that's our Spanish boy, Aritz, the Basque Country. Aritz coming around a dead set monster of a wave there. Aritz looks like he's on a decent-sized surfboard too. Looks like it might even be in the 7-foot range. And Aritz cutting back, grabbing his rail there. Second turn there, electing to kick out there. He's still got plenty of time. Bede Durbidge, last score, a 7.33 there for Bede Durbidge, so he's extended his lead. Joel Parkinson needs an 8.83 to even catch Bede. So Bede is having a dream heat, Hitcho.
Yeah, Bede's having a great time out there, and he's definitely booked his spot in the final.
Look at that shot. There was a Hall of Fame surfer, Rabbit K. Kai, probably future Hall of Fame surfer, new world champion Mick Fanning in that one shot. That's a neat thing about Hawaii, knowing that Rabbit K. Kai is down here, a surfer who learned how to surf from Duke Hanamoku.
Yeah, and that's great stuff. Mick Fanning leaving the beach there, surfer in red up on this wave. That is Timmy Reyes. Timmy just kicking out, but you know, we were fortunate enough to have Mick Fanning up here before. He did commentate 2 heats here with us, and you know, far from disappointed was he, Hitcho. He didn't really care. I mean, he was a little bummed that he didn't make it, but he was super stoked that he was still here to watch the surfers and cheer him on. As we see surfer in white, that's Porky. He's just repositioning himself on that one.
Yeah, it was actually in yellow, but yeah, not much on offer there, but hopefully he'll get in a better position for another one to come through the lineup.
So Joel Parkinson still currently in the second position. He has a 6.5 under his belt and a 7.17. So Joel looking at bettering a 6.5 there, and I think he just took that set to move over. He's still got plenty of time. He's got 8.5 minutes there remaining. He is in the second position. Aritz and Timmy Reyes there got their work cut out from him. And Hitcho, we've got a great comment here. How about a 15-minute break so we can go get some salami and beer?
That would be nice. If you get some, can you bring some to us?
I would love, I don't know if I'd love salami, but I'll definitely take a beer. And that's right, Joel Parkinson, 5 heats and a victory. That could happen today. Joel Parkinson starting his round of 64 heat today, and he is going all the way thus far. He's not in the final as of yet. He is 7 minutes and 40 seconds away from being in the Reef Hawaiian Pro final, along with fellow competitors. I wouldn't say fellow countrymen, fellow competitors, but 2 Hawaiians in the final. Sean Moody, the giant killer from Haleiwa Beach, and also in the final, Roy Powers there. Also, Hitcho re-qualifying, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he's in a great spot. I mean, he's come out of nowhere. He's put this competition he's been surfing so well and just come out of nowhere. I don't even know if people were aware that he had a chance to qualify, and all of a sudden he's right there. You know, he's sitting at 13, I think. I think Bo told us, and you know, if he wins this event, he's in. Yeah, and fantastic surfer is Roy Powers. He was on the CT there for a little bit, fell off the CT, but I think it was a premature departure there from the WCT, and we're going to see Roy Powers there back on the CT, and I'm sure the Kauai boys will be stoked with that. I mean, they love to get their boys out there. There's plenty of talent there from that island. And who we got here up and riding? It's Parko. Yeah, just a quick in and out there.
So we have Aritz in the third position, requiring a 9.84. Timmy Reyes needing a combination of 13.68. Timmy, come on, mate. Your mum's watching.
Well, down to the 6-minute mark, and looks like the surfer in black and red both have their work cut out, but we know it's still possible, so hopefully they get a couple of opportunities. You just need a few sets to come through, and you never know what might happen. And
looks like we do have some people riding in. We have a guy, Christian Yeager from Sunset Beach, Oahu. I'm in the Apple Store in Santa Monica, and good luck to Moody. I wish I was there. And we have also great job, Golden Tonsils Hitcho. So some plenty good fans at home. Parko there just coming in. And another massive set coming out the back out of Hitcho.
Yeah, that is a big one breaking out there. Let's hope it cleans up by the time it gets in and some of the guys get an opportunity to get a decent ride.
Yeah, and I think look at Parko there. He's in a consolidating position in the second place. And Joel Parkinson, he's probably sitting there going, geez, am I really going to paddle back out? I've got to be back out in that final, you know? Like, you know, he's still got 5 minutes, so he's definitely got to take another breath, have a couple of duck dives, and make his way back out into the lineup there, because there's still time there.
Yeah, you don't want to leave anything at risk, Nut. You want to make sure you put everything into it, and you know Parko will.
That's right. Flashy young surfer from the Basque Country there, Aritz Aranburu, I should say, if I'm saying it correctly. Anyway, Aritz, good friend of mine, great guy, always got a fantastic smile on his face, and he will be stoked. I'm sure the Basque Country are doing backflips right now, drinking some cider, chewing on some half-cooked T-bone steaks. No, there will not be a break before the final. We will introduce the surfers quickly on the podium, and then we have 4 jet ski drivers will tow every surfer out into the lineup. We're going to try and get this thing running as soon as possible. So Hitcho shot there, the boys out in the lineup. Bede Durbidge in the convincing lead. Aritz there in the black. Aritz just
yeah, that was a rare sight there.
Look at Parko. I think he's wrapping it. He is.
He's going to prove me wrong and leave the boys out there to have a stab at him. They got their work cut out, but there's a couple of good surfers out there, and anything is possible.
So Aritz, they're needing a near perfect score of a 9.84. We have seen Dean Morrison get a perfect score today, and Aritz there, he's hunting down a perfect barrel, I'm sure, to get through to beat Joel Parkinson. So far, I can give you a pretty much guarantee Bede Durbidge will make the final, and Joel Parkinson has a small question mark at the moment, very small. So I want to mention the size of the waves out there in the lineup again today. We are looking at the 8 to 12 foot range, Hitch, you reckon?
Yeah, definitely not. It's like Bo told us before, it's the biggest Haleiwa for a long time, and the waves are huge. So it's hard to judge how big it is sitting up here in the box where we're not packing our dacks out there, but yeah, it's massive. Yeah,
some massive sets, some massive wipeouts, but yet some massive glory as well, because these surfers have the opportunity to walk away with the Reef Hawaiian Pro title today. $15,000 they're going to get, and 3,000 points to their WQS campaign, and also towards their Triple Crown campaign there. That's 3 events we have at Haleiwa, at Sunset, and also finish it off there at the Pipeline. So question there, where is Kelly Slater? Does he scoff at the Triple Crown? I'm not quite sure, mate. I don't know Kelly. I know he has a pretty extensive year of travelling, and this is probably a good time where he can have some time off to himself and prepare himself for the Pipe Masters. However, I'm sure if Kelly's watching today, he probably wishes that he was out there. I mean, if you look at last year, Haleiwa was about as big as the waves that these kids are swimming in on the shore. So today, though, we got action-packed surf. And Jen Kong from Reach HQ. Big shout-out to Mood Dog. That's right, Sean Moody, the wild card, and the Haleiwa local will be in the final. So question to Hitcho, is it easier to come all the way in rather than fight the white water?
Depends where you are, but yeah, if you're stuck in the middle there, in the impact zone, it's a lot easier to come in, and probably a lot quicker too, because when you're stuck in the middle there, it's really hard to get back out, and normally you're going to get washed in anyway, so if you try and fight it, it's probably just going to take you more time and take a lot more juice out of the tank.
So as we see, we're coming down to the 30 seconds. Bede Durbidge is out in front. Joel Parkinson in second. So it's a North Straddie boy, Bede Durbidge. Sorry for you guys back at home. I said Durbidge. And the Queenslanders, the two Queenslanders, mate, the Maroons in the final, JS and Penny. You nutty. Say hi to the boys back home there on the Goldie. So we've got the two Maroons in the final against the two Hawaiians. And it is going to be an action-packed cracker. Action-packed cracker. I don't know how that one works, but
works good enough for me. I'm just happy to see some great surfers in the final. A couple of great stories there. Roy Powers looking to qualify. Sean Moody, local wildcard, who's just been blazing out there. And then a couple of Aussies, good old Aussie boys.
Yeah, that's great stuff, and it'll be coming up as soon as we can get these guys on the beach. We are going to introduce them to the local crowd here, and we will introduce them to you guys who are logged on at home. But stay tuned, guys. The final is going to be 35 minutes, and it is not far away. We've got an action-packed final with Roy Powers, Sean Moody, Bede Durbidge, and Joel Parkinson. Yep. Joel Parkinson, actually originally from the Sunshine Coast, and he moved to the Gold Coast, I think, when he was about 13. But I think Porky was from Cloundra originally.
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Yeah, he's a Sunny Coast kid.